Hello, my friends, and I hope you're having a fantastic day. Today we are going to talk about something probably that not a lot of people know about. I just found the article and thought it looked interesting. So this is on Automaton by Amber V, and its cult classic JRPG Elona's sequel, Elona 2, is not a real sequel and uses the name without permission, according to the original developer. Noah released the roguelike sandbox RPG Elona back in 2007 for free, and the game has maintained a passionate player community for over 15 years. With the help of a successful Kickstarter campaign, Noah recently started working on an official prequel to Elona, titled Elin. The new open-world RPG is set to release on Steam. But last week, publisher Hong Kong Kunpan Cultural Entertainment, hereafter Kunpan Games, oh thank God they did that for me, suddenly announced the mobile title Elona 2 Pixel Art Isekai Adventure RPG, hereafter Elona 2. Kunpan Games has advertised the title as a sequel to Elona and has already opened pre-registrations for it on app stores. In response to this, Noah swiftly let the followers on X know that the so-called Elona 2 was not a sequel to Elona, and that they had previously declined a request for the game's title to be used. Following this statement from the IP's owner, Kunpan Games' press release on Elona 2 was deleted. However, the company released a statement on X, in which they claimed to have obtained a legitimate license to make Elona 2. They refer to Elona 2 as the latest numbered title in the Elona mobile game series by developer Digital Dog. There's a mobile game from 2021 called Elona Mobile, which was developed with permission from Noah. It was published by LT Games Global and developed by the above-mentioned Chinese developer Digital Dog. It seems that Kunpan Games named their new title Elona 2 in the sense that it is a sequel to Elona Mobile, not the Elona. However, the initial Japanese language press release referred to the game as the latest successor to Elona, and described it as being set in the world of Ilva, like Elona. While the publisher's most recent statement clarifies that Elona 2 is a sequel to Elona Mobile and claims to be legally sound, it remains problematic that the game uses the title Elona 2 despite the IP's owner having explicitly declined its use. At the time of writing, most of the posts made by the Elona 2 PR account on X have received community notes in Japanese about the unauthorized use of this title. However, as Noah has commented that they have no strength to fight and just wanted to clarify the situation, Elona 2 is likely to release as is unless Kunpan Games decide to rename it of their own volition. Elona's official prequel Elin, made by Noah themselves, is currently in development and scheduled for early access release on Steam in November 2024. Well, now that sounds like a dick move. Apparently, from the sounds of this, before we go into anything else, because you know me, they have links to things, so we're going to be checking those out. They contacted the original developer, said, hey, we want to use this title. Original developer said no, and so they tried to find a sneaky way around it. That's just being an asshole. So here is the tweet from Noah. As an individual developer, I do not have the stamina to fight, but I would like to state that Elona 2 is not a successor to Elona, and that I declined when asked to use the Elona 2 title. And here is the statement from Kunpan Games, Elona 2 license information. Dear players, we sincerely thank you for your interest in Elona 2. Elona 2 is the latest numbered title in the mobile game Elona, and both games are independently developed by Digital Dog. We have established a global publishing partnership with the developer Digital Dog and have obtained all proper IP licenses and relevant official certifications for the development and distribution of Elona 2 as a mobile game. We promise that all of these processes are completely legal and compliant. As a game publisher, we respect intellectual property rights to the utmost extent and are deeply grateful to the creators of Elona for their wonderful content and IP they have created. Inheriting that craftsmanship, we will strive to deliver the Elona series. Let's take a look at the currently rated helpful note. Elona 2 is not a successor to the free game Elona. The creator Noah has stated that he declined an offer to use the title Elona 2. Okay, so nothing special there. I don't know, guys. I still feel like that's just an asshole move. It looks like they may have stolen names since it was supposed to be originally Black Star Warrior, maybe? With the utmost respect for intellectual property rights, can you indicate the author of this character illustration? Ooh. Yeah, so to me, this sounds like they might have received whatever is technically legal from Digital Dog. Unfortunately, I have absolutely zero knowledge of copyright in the Asiatic zone of the world, so I know things get much different over there. But for one, they're talking as if Digital Dog is the creator of this intellectual property, which they're not. The original creator was Noah, and then Digital Dog apparently decided to make us, because the way this reads is the Digital Dog developed it, and that Kunpeng Games are in an agreement with Digital Dog to distribute it. Well, that doesn't make sense either. So in this article, roguelike Elona Mobile is now available. How does it differ from the original? And they go through and talk about how the developer gave permission to Digital Dog to develop the free-to-play title. And they improved the control scheme for mobile. Apparently they edited it so they added some cutscenes to help flesh out the story and added a skill tree to help with the feats and character ability development. And of course added in-app purchases and all that other monetization stuff. And that Noah was involved with the development. They apparently understood each other well and the developer's happy with it. And so it seems now, what is it? Is it 2 years later or something? Oh, sorry. Now, 3 years later, Digital Dog sold, I guess, what rights they had to Kunpeng Games, who decided that they were going to, instead of going off of the mobile title, because if they titled it Elona Mobile 2, they went with the original title to make people think it was a direct successor to that. It's just such a mess. I mean, in the end, it just boils down to these people are assholes. They asked permission, someone said no, so they found a way to snake around it. And that's not something okay in my mind. I wouldn't have anything to do with this game. And honestly, I probably pay attention. Not, it's not like I'm going to go out and search for the games they have, but I will probably remember the name Kunpeng going forward and not buy their games, because make your own thing. Don't steal somebody else's, and especially when it looks like you had your own thing, but you stole somebody else's name because you didn't think yours would get enough attention or something. Either way, I mean, even if they weren't stealing it for a game they developed separately, that's still an asshole move. And I wouldn't want to support somebody like that. Though, from the sounds of Elona, it sounds like it would be an interesting game to check out. I don't know. I was thinking I would go check out the mobile game, but if Digital Dog actually sold the rights to the Kunpeng Games, knowing that the original developer told them no, I don't know that I want to support them either. But in general, for those who might know of this game, it is a cult classic, so it's not going to be something everybody knows. It might be something you want to watch out for, so you don't get fooled by someone pretending to make something that they're not. And maybe you want to check out the original for yourself. All that said, I want to thank everyone so much for listening, and I especially want to thank those who are members on my channel, and that is DX Machina NZ, Emperor's Doomsday, Zanzoltan, Snake Oil Sean, Schmitted, Psychotic Mongoose, Gage Camp, Peter Deek, Almug, Secret Genius, Etnomega, Laryngeco, Eric C., Cambone, Olivian, Robust Delirium, Rob Julian, Mr. Drow, Amenti, and You're Wrong. If you would like to support the channel, please check out the link in the description if you would like to become a member. No pressure. I just know if I don't say anything, nobody will know it's there. And if you're looking for other ways to support, I do have a throne wish list down in the comments. It's mostly stuff for my pets and stuff to help improve my setup. But most importantly, I really appreciate everyone just being here and listening to these videos. It means the absolute world to me. I never thought that anybody would ever pay any attention. That said, what do you think of this? Do you think that's a dick move? Do you think that they're trying to get around by cheating? I mean, that's what it feels like to me. Have you ever heard of Elona? Have you ever played it? If you have, let me know about it. And thank you. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. Please like, comment, subscribe, and turn on the notifications. If you really liked it, you can feel free to share it around, and I will catch you later.